every video just for views. That's not who I am. But I do want to like let other people know that like I'm 25 and I feel this way, you know? Not saying that like it's something that doesn't go away, but like a lot of times people put pressure on themselves, and I do it too, to feel like they have it all together by a certain point in your life, and life just doesn't work that way, which is something that I'm learning. All right. Oh, sorry, my throat is sore. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I do have a shirt on, just so everybody knows. Well, I have a bra on, but it's fine, you can't see me. So I wanted to do this video just to talk to you guys and to take off my makeup. So I'm going to show you my nighttime routine, but I'm basically going to talk about insecurities. I feel like this is a really relevant topic, especially in the day and age of social media, and you know, especially when you're growing up and seeing these perfect images of everybody at your fingertips at all times and being like codependent. And this is also kind of like a little therapy session for myself, because I'm someone who is very insecure, and I'm starting to realize how insecure I am. But anyway, we'll get into it. But anyway, my name is Courtney. Please be sure to subscribe, and if you guys are into these little chats, then let me know what you think. I'm just gonna pretty much not really edit it. I just kind of want to just talk and like make it really natural, kind of like we're having a convo, even though we're not. I'm gonna be just taking my makeup off and you know, getting ready for bed. Well, getting ready to start my week. So yeah. All right, so basically I want to start. I'm gonna take off my lashes. I know you're supposed to rub them off, but I never do that. I'm just gonna pick mine off. Basically, I want to just talk about insecurities and the reason why people are so insecure. I myself am very insecure, and I'm starting to realize how insecure I am now that I'm kind of just not necessarily isolated, but I'm on my own. Like I don't mean just in a relationship, I mean like in everyday life. So I'm pretty much just on my own. I am recording this on my phone, so if it's kind of like potato quality, that's why. But yeah, I'm just using Neutrogena face wipes. So basically, like, I never really realized how insecure I was. And I don't know if my insecurities stem from being in an unhealthy relationship. I think they stem from more than just that. I think they stem from a lot of things, a lot of things. But I kind of want to talk about this because I feel like a lot of girls will be able to relate to this, younger and older, I think. So I am 25. I will be 26 in like a week. I am single, very, very single. And I kind of have been like, a lot of my friends have been moving away or getting into serious relationships or starting their own business or just doing different things where they're not so, you know, accessible. We're not 16 anymore, you know what I mean? And I've just really been spending a lot of time with myself. And I've kind of just tapped into this like really kind of sad and like insecure side of myself that I never really brought to light because I was spending so much time just putting on this happy face, you know? Just being this person who tries to just be this strong smile like through everything, you know what I mean? That's why I just wanted to like strip down and just be raw. So I just have been realizing, because I'm alone with myself, like I'm so very insecure. And it's not something that I ever really realized how insecure I was until now. And it's crazy because it's like, I don't feel like I was this insecure in college. But I think because I'm not around constant people, I'm not getting constant gratification like I used to. I don't really go out anymore. So I'm just with me pretty much. I mean, I do have friends that I see occasionally, but I'm pretty much just with myself. I'm pretty much just with myself. I think when you're out at the bar all the time, it's constant gratification because there's a bunch of douchebags who just want to you and whatever, you know? So yeah, but for me, it's not like that because, you know, you get that little fix like, oh, he thinks I'm cute, I still got it, whatever. And then kind of, I mean, I'm aging, so I'm starting to kind of get older. Everyone around me is getting married and having kids and getting serious boyfriends and whatever. And I'm just like by myself. And like putting myself out on YouTube has just been my way to kind of fight my insecurities because it's scary to put yourself out there because people always have something to say about you. And it's crazy because like nobody actually really says anything bad about me. I think I say bad things about me. One of my biggest insecurities that I feel like a lot of girls probably have is my shape. I am very, very insecure about my shape because I have a square torso. Also, just so you guys know, I do have another like square torso haul, square body haul coming up. A lot of people seem to really enjoy those because I do not have the typical hourglass shape or long torso type of shape. I don't have that shape at all, and I know people are really obsessed with that tiny little waist and that, you know, big hips and big booty. I don't have that shape. I do have a big butt. I have a flat chest. But I have a very square torso. Because I'm really short and I have a super square torso, I don't hold weight well. Some people, when they're really tall, they hold weight well. So even if they get bigger or even if they have an hourglass torso, the weight is going to balance out and just look more proportionate for them. I don't have that. So I always feel like I look really big. So like, oh, I'm taking this. So yeah, that's one of my things, is just like my torso. And I think on social media, everybody has to have that little waist. That little waist. That is just my insecurity. I look at myself compared to my friends in my bikinis who are pretty much kind of the same size as me. And I feel just huge because my body is like this and theirs is like this, so they just instantly look smaller than me because I compare myself to other people. Like, here's the thing, I have to stop comparing myself. Everybody has to stop comparing themselves to other people and realize, like, and be confident in themselves. I'm so insecure and I'm not confident at all in myself. And I'm my biggest critique. You know, like, I'm kind of at the point where, oh my God, I'm literally like about to cry. Sometimes I feel like I need to do a cleanse from social media. And I think sometimes a lot of people feel like they need to do like a cleanse. And I think it's such a healthy thing. I go on social media and I'm just looking and I feel like everybody's like losing weight and everybody looks great and everybody has a small waist and everybody looks amazing in their bikinis. And no matter what I do, I feel like a blob. I feel disgusting. I feel like I'm not good enough compared to everybody else. And so I just wanted to like come on and be really raw about that because I know so many people, teenagers, regular girls, whatever, they struggle with that. And also, like, I'm struggling with it because I'm getting older. And honestly, the older you get, the less desirable you are. Let's be real, especially for women. Because if you look, most guys usually date someone who is younger than them. Not always, but most of the time. If you kind of look at the regular dynamics of most relationships, most girls, just because of maturity levels, especially in your 20s, in your teens and your 20s, most girls date guys who are older than them. It's just common. Like, as I'm aging and I'm just like starting to feel just super self-conscious, you know? I don't know how many times I could say that. And it's like, I wanted to do this because I want people to know, like, you cannot look at something that you see on social media and think that it is real. And just because that person has the tiny waist or the skinny body, it doesn't mean they're happy. And, you know, it doesn't make them happy. It doesn't make them better than you. And not saying tear down those people who have that. No, but like, you have to learn by yourself to be confident in yourself by yourself. And that's just my journey that I'm on right now, is like learning to just love myself. Like, I was just on social media just now, and like I was looking at everyone and just like comparing myself to everybody, and just like, honestly, I just wanted to cry. I was vegan for months, eating pretty healthy, I felt like, and I still felt super self-conscious of myself. And like, I'm kind of doing keto now, and I still feel super self-conscious of myself. And I look at girls who are like I don't want to, like, I'm not, size does not matter, you're beautiful whatever size you are, but I look at girls who are larger than me, just being so confident in what they're wearing and confident in themselves, and I'm not confident at all. And like, it's such a hard thing to deal with, is not being confident. Like, I see people who don't work out, because I do, not as often as I used to. I've been kind of lazy lately, but it's like, I work out and I do a lot of things, and I still feel terrible in myself. And I still see people who don't work out at all, eat whatever they want, and they're just happy as hell. They're just living their life. They're still confident in themselves. They're still, getting attention because they have confidence in themselves. Because sometimes confidence is bigger than anything. And I've seen examples of that firsthand. I don't have that confidence in myself. And like, I'm just trying to find that confidence in myself. I don't know. It's like, sometimes it's like you don't know. You just feel like broken, I'm at a point where like I feel really broken. And it could be a lot of factors that have to go into, okay, sorry, I did not want to cry. A lot of factors that go into feeling broken, okay? I'm dealing with a lot of stress and a lot of different things as far as work, relationships, and personal life, just self-fulfillment. And I don't want this to be like a sad thing. I want this to be like, the rainbow at the end of the tunnel. No, tunnel at the rainbow at the end of the storm. Light at the end of the tunnel. That's what it is. Like, I want this to be the light at the end of the tunnel for people. And just have people like learn to like not compare yourself. And it's something that I do and I still do. And just to like love yourself, and someone one day will love you for who you are. Like, I have struggled a lot in jobs, in school, in dating, because I didn't love myself and respect myself and have confidence in myself. And now that I am with myself, I'm like I said, I'm realizing how low of a self-esteem that I have, and it never really dawned on me until now. It was never really something that like hit me, how low my confidence was, until now. And like, I am not gonna sit here and be like, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna sit here and claim anxiety or claim depression or any of that. Could I don't know, but I'm not going to glorify or, because there are people who really have depression and anxiety, and I think sometimes it gets glorified and it gets taken away. The importance of mental health gets taken away from people who really have mental health issues, and it gets pushed on the back burner because some people abuse the mental health term. So I don't want to do that right now. I could have those things, but I would like to be diagnosed by a professional before I claim those things. Everything is not always great, and I just want to like let people know that everything is like not just amazing every day. but your journey starts with you, you know? And also, I want to make this helpful as well to some people. Things that I have dealt with is, this is got a lot deeper than I thought. I am a victim of, I hate to even say this because I always feel guilty in myself. I am a victim of sexual assault, we'll say that, sexual harassment, rape, I don't know. And I have been on a journey from there to find a respect for myself, because that was how I was introduced to the sex world. I always thought that that's how it was, thought that sex was for the guy, thought that those things were, and I had such a low standard, low expectations, and low confidence and self-esteem in myself that I've allowed myself to continue to go down that road of just being treated like trash. Not just in relationships, but even in my career, I've allowed myself to be walked all over to the point where I feel like I let things slide, and it's too late. To the point where when I'm screaming, nobody can hear anything I'm saying because I've already let them walk all over me, and they've already labeled me in this box of the girl that they can get over. So, I'm letting all this out right now, and honestly, it feels great. But, I just want to come on here and just, let everybody know that, we're all human, and we all go through things. And if there's anyone out there who's ever dealt with sexual assault, because I've actually have a friend who went through something similar to what I went through, and a lot of the things that she did, a lot of the tendencies that she had were very similar to myself, and I could relate because she didn't have that respect for herself because of situations that she had. So, I just want to basically just do this to let people know that loving yourself and having confidence in yourself is a journey. And I nitpick myself. I nitpick at myself. Oh, I wish my hair was like this, and I wish that my skin was like this, and I wish that I was this, and I wish that I was that. And I think it is so important to cleanse. A lot of my friends have cleansed themselves, and they just seem so much happier, and I haven't done that. And I'm because I'm by myself, my phone is like my friend, to the point where I have an obsession, and I'm constantly on social media, and I'm constantly I will never be that cute, I will never be that young, I will never be that happy, I will never have this and never have that, and just this realm of negativity in my head that I try to avoid. Because here's the thing is, I consider myself to be a nice person, to be a decent person, but sometimes being a nice person, you finish last, and I feel I always get the short end of the stick sometimes, and it's just rough. Sometimes it's just rough. I put on a happy face. I'm very known for being very goofy, being very happy. But a lot of times I think my goofiness is how I hide my lack of confidence in myself. Because I never look at myself as sexy or beautiful or any of those things. Maybe I'm cute, but that's the only thing that I can look at myself as. If somebody gives me a compliment, I don't believe it. I'm like, what? You know what I mean? And so, I want to kind of document my journey to self-love basically, and show different things that I do to learn to love myself and to learn to just like appreciate myself and respect myself. It's been such an upward journey for me, that whole thing. I mean, this has just been a really rough week for me. So that could be why I'm so freaking emotional. But like, I just want to be real, and I don't want to start my channel on a basis of being fake or acting like you're so happy or you're so perfect. I don't want to glorify being sad or just like cry and whine every video just for views. That's not who I am. But I do want to like let other people know that like I'm 25 and I feel this way, you know? Not saying that like it's something that doesn't go away, but like a lot of times people put pressure on themselves, and I do it too, to feel like they have it all together by a certain point in your life, and life just doesn't work that way, which is something that I'm learning. And my low confidence is something that is holding me back so much. I just don't believe in myself sometimes, and I'm learning to, you know. But it's like I'm kind of in that extent where like I'm exhausted because I've just slapped on a smile and I've taken so much and slapped on a smile and taken slapped on a smile and slapped on a goofy face, and I've done all that. And so like, you know, like, I'm not saying you can't overcome something like this, but you know, it's okay to like go to therapy and talk to somebody, and to not have somebody like, you know, to know that like you are not, it's not your fault that something like that has happened to you. It's not your fault, because I've always blamed myself for it. I've always wanted to be free and just do my thing and do this and that and the third. But I don't really know. Am I just free and doing my thing because I have no confidence? I have no self-esteem because I'm broken? Like, I don't know. Sometimes I just want to hide, you know? But sometimes it's hard to keep pushing. Sometimes I want to crawl in my bed. I want to curl up in my bed. And, like, that is one of those things that, like, you know, I want to do sometimes. I do meditate, which makes me feel a lot better. I also work in a very high stress job, which can take a toll on you as well. It's very high stress. It's kind of always like you get a lot of angry or frustrated people calling you all the time, so that can kind of take a toll on things. But like, ultimately, I'm not gonna give up on myself, and I'm not gonna give up on, like, you know, having that chance. I've just been someone who always has felt like I get the short end of the stick and always feel so low in myself. Also, like, I also take a lot of crap from other people without being like, hey, that offended me, or hey, like, I've always kind of been the target of jokes because I was so nice and people kind of knew that they could get away with the jokes. So I think that has just built onto my lack of confidence, is always being a target of jokes. Sorry, it's so dirty. That's just my thing, is like I'm always a target. And so I have such a lack of self-esteem, and like I spend a lot of time with one of my friends who's also single, and like she's kind of pointed out to me and made me realize how low my confidence is. And she's kind of like, I don't understand why you're so unconfident in yourself. This is Skin Lab eye repair gel, and like, I get it. It's so hard to not compare yourself, so hard to not to like just want to hide, because you just want people to see you for you. Like, I know that I'm such a good person, but I let all of my issues on the exterior and all of my self-confidence about my exterior ruin the possibilities of what I could have. And so like I'm just starting this self-love, self-help, self-love journey of just being with myself, just loving myself, and just going for it. I used to go to the gym all the time, and now I've realized that I've been so tired and I've been so exhausted that I can't even get there. And that like kind of pains me, because I had this one year, like a year or two ago, where I went to the gym every day for a year. Or like I think I might have missed like 3 days out of the year. And like that was something that was such a big accomplishment for me. It made me feel so good. And now it's just like I don't really have the strength to like even leave my house sometimes. And people get this like happy-go-lucky, goofy image of me, and I just want to be so raw and real that like I'm a human being, and I hide my insecurities or my sadness with humor. But like I'm not afraid to be real and put out there how I'm feeling, and it's not fake or fabricated. I don't even have subscribers, so I have no reason to be fake or fabricated, you know what I mean? There's nothing that I can gain from that. So like I just really thought like this video might help somebody. So the first step for me is gonna be the social media cleanse. My friend did a cleanse where she unfollowed all of the like Shade Room, Baller Alert, all of the gossip blogs, which I'm gonna do, as well as she isn't on her phone for an hour in the morning and an hour at night. So I'm going to try that for a week. How long should I try it for before I check back in? I don't know how long I'm gonna try it for, but I'm gonna do it for a little while until I start to feel different, or I start to feel like it has an effect on me. So I'm gonna do that starting tomorrow. So tomorrow will be Tuesday, May 28th, I believe. Yeah, May 28th. And I will try that for a week, and let you guys know how it works out for me and how it feels. But like, if anybody else is dealing with self-confidence, feel free to go along with me on this journey, and hopefully this can help people to be so transparent and just just be transparent, and hope that you guys can start this journey too, because I know there's a lot of people who feel this way, who feel really unconfident. And I see a lot of girls also who don't have the smallest waist or the biggest butt or the biggest boobs, and they're confident in themselves. So it is a way to be confident in your body, even if you're not the image of what social media portrays a body to look like, or what girls pay for their body to be, or Photoshop or Facetune for their body or their face or their skin or whatever to be. I am hoping that, me doing this journey, hopefully some people can do this journey with me and feel the same way. I know there's a lot of girls who've dealt with sexual assault, a lot of girls who've dealt with issues, and I want people to be able to take something away from my channel at the end of the day. Like, we can do all the cute little funny stuff and little goofy stuff, and that's cool, but I want people to be able to take something away from this. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little chat. I've been kind of blabbering, but I hope you guys enjoyed this chat. I hope you found it helpful, and I hope you found it just releasing. If you're crying and releasing along with me, I'm just releasing everything that I feel. It's just all coming out, and this was super therapeutic for me. Yeah, so if anybody else is like, hey, I'm gonna make a video like this too, like, do it, because it's actually very therapeutic. I actually feel a lot better now. I'm about to get some water. I'm gonna go because my phone is gonna die and my skin is moisturized. I'm looking all greased up. So yeah, I hope you guys really found this video helpful. I really hope somebody found it helpful and it didn't just make you feel even more miserable. That's not my intentions. It's just kind of just to let you know that, like, there is somebody out there who feels the way that you feel and been through experiences like you've been through. I'm gonna go to bed, get ready for the next day, we'll get some water. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you guys like these real raw kind of like little chat natural, self-love-ish videos. I do want to like take my self-love journey along with you guys and kind of document it. I think that would be something interesting. I feel like social media and YouTube is just so freaking fake these days. It's so fake, and I do not want to start my channel off in this really fake basis. I don't want to do that at all. So yeah, I hope this was helpful, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. Be sure to subscribe, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment, just anything that you have to say or how you feel. Leave a comment because I will definitely respond. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day.